Hey everybody, SF here. So today we're going to take this character and we're going to put her into Gary's mod. So if you haven't watched the last episode, first of all, I'm going to show you the whole process. I'm going to do a player model because if it has a player model, it has to have a ragdoll. So let's just do all this together. First thing we need to do is apply all transformations. Boom, done. We'll go ahead and keep all that the same. We'll select the eyes. So select your left eye, select your right. And here's my favorite part that I'm pretty pumped about. Now you can start guided placement. So you can go through here and center hips and don't worry about all that placement. It should, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it doesn't matter where it is. Left shoulder. And it's all by left because after you get to the left, it just mirrors it for the right. So it's got the left wrist, left knee. And I'm not going to change the depth of it right now. I'm just going to show it to you like it is. And if it doesn't work out, we can just align it. Okay, everything looks decent. Let's build now. And let's bring it to the front. Oh, viewport display in front. And let's see how okay, so it does actually matter on the placement. All right, well, that's my bad. But here's the great thing. The hands don't look great anyways. So we were just going to delete them. Yeah, so that should be the hand right there. Yeah, that's the hand. I don't personally like the way the hands look, so, whoa. I haven't liked the way the hands looked anyway, so we're just going to delete these because she don't need no hands right now. Alright, and placement's not great, so let's bring it forward. Tail tip, that looks broken right there. Tail, yeah, the tail is broken. Oop, gotta make sure we do that in edit mode now. We'll have problems. Let's just do, well, there we go. So I want to line all these roughly. So the ears, I like the way the ears look, so we'll just have to bring these bottom ones down. So the ears work pretty well. Okay, so the jaw, not great. So let's fix that. Just line the jaw. We'll probably have to do some finagling there. Ow, shoot. The legs, neither are the hands. I need to line the head up a little better. Line the ears up a little better. So yeah, maybe the position does actually matter. It's still a work in progress. I thought it didn't. I was wrong. Okay, there's the right eye. Where's the left eye? Yeah. Okay, for some reason the other eye's all the way down here. So that's a fun new glitch. I've not seen before. Line that into the eye. Line that one up with that one. Looks pretty good. Clavicles, I will take that. The tail needs to be more in line with the tail. Let's back these toesies back. Let's back those up a little bit. And let's bring up the legs a little more. Okay, sure, that looks pretty good. Select everything here. And let's auto-weight. Okay, let's see if it works. Now there has been some issues with this one in the past. Everything looks good. One thing I didn't do is, well, that actually still worked. It just didn't grab the nails, which I can fix the nails easily. Let's see if this one works. Okay, good. So even though they're tiny little bones, they still do a lot. Okay, so everything is deforming decently. So we're off to a good step. Except that, obviously, that shouldn't be grabbing the shirt there. Easy fix. That definitely looked better. That's also a pretty easy fix. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. We're merely just trying to see about getting this to Gary's mod. So let's save that. We'll fix the weighting later. This will actually help a lot too. Let's snap the weights. And let's hide all that again since that looked decent. And we'll snap weights. Boom. Now it might look a little frightening. Yeah, so obviously you can see the problems with when you snap the weights. So basically every mesh is only every single vertex is only attached to one bone now. So that explains that. Jiggle bones, auto text that, forearm, that there's some new settings for what kind of tail or ear. We won't worry about that right now. Here's another part that I like a lot. It will actually generate a pre-bone collision. So boom, looky there. Let's move that back a little bit. And so every bone, even the small little hand. Now it does this though. Notice, don't know why it's doing this. I mean, not a big deal. It doesn't generate a collision for these two bones, which is interesting, but that's a easy fix. We just take that and take that and attach it to those two bones. It's not really that big of a deal, but just something I've noticed. How fun looking is that? But now all we gotta do is make the QC, compile, generate the Lua, and everything should work, but we still do have to go over here, and we use DMXs now. It was originally using SMDs, now we're using DMX, because that can do a lot more. I can handle the mouth movements and all that. So let's get this compiled and let's see. So I had to go and actually delete some of the textures because there's way too many. And then lastly, I deleted the jiggle bone collision because the mesh generator generated collisions for them, and that will actually just crash the compiler. So we're back in Gary's Mod, everybody. So let's see what the model looks like. So if you guys are curious, this is what the old model looked like in case you missed the last one. Great, she looks great. Let's toss her up. Alright, now let's see what our new model looks like. You know, I had to build a little suspense there. First, let's see if the... Okay, never mind. Looks like the... Oh, she turns at least, but she's still just there. Done now. So that's progress. That is absolute progress. So now let's see what the model looks like. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well... So we got her. She has no textures, so that's great. I'm sure there's an issue there. It looks like there is some artifacts and some toes going missing, flying around, so that's fun. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I see you there. So great, small little fixes, nothing major. Well, let's take a screenshot here. All right. So, oh yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. They are. So yeah, everybody, thanks so much for watching. This has been SF here, filming this series where I talk about this process, and hopefully I can share with you very soon. Thanks for watching.